profit. Now, looking at investor sentiment on the market today, Idris, are Q2 earnings in the banking sector still driving performance, in your opinion? And of course, do you feel like the profit taking that we saw towards the end of last week is over?
What we actually saw last week was we saw a bull run in the market based on expectation of positive Q2 results from most of these banks, and we also saw profit taking in most of these names like the GT Bank, the First Bank last week as well. What we're actually seeing is a blend between the positive, aggressive. We've seen cautious buying and profit taking as well. For us, I don't think we will see so much profit taking because we actually saw some profit taking towards the end of last week. So I expect to see cautious buying by investors in expectation, positioning themselves ahead of the Q2 results.
Well, looking at the market performance yesterday, obviously investors are sort of recovering that confidence and sort of starting to buy again, evidently, Idris. But let's look at Dangote Cement. We saw a dip midweek last week, and it seems to be back on its feet again. It actually gained about 5 naira 75 kobo yesterday. What's your take on investor sentiment towards this stock?
Yeah, we saw the ASI close on a positive note yesterday, gained 1.23%. Dangote Cement accounting for the major gain in the ASI yesterday. What we've actually seen is investors seeing expectation of a good result, expecting good results from Dangote Cement for their Q2 result, and they're actually taking position on the back of this. We expect this positive trend to continue in the markets, let's say today, tomorrow, then some profit taking as well in the market.
Now, before we go over to the banking sector, I just want to quickly look at Oando, which is a stock that is surprising me, frankly, Idris. We saw it didn't give us such positive results. We saw not very good results coming out from that stock, yet we're still seeing the stock coming out from the company, but we're still seeing the stock performing well. What's behind this? We know that recently the company announced a takeover of Exile Resources, which is a Canadian company. Could this be what's driving growth in that stock right now?
Yeah, yesterday Oando announced to the market that they will be taking over 94.6% of Exile yesterday. This agreement was actually signed last year, but yesterday was announced as a qualification date. Maybe this announcement was made in the market. We saw Oando trade at limit up yesterday, so I want to believe that this announcement actually triggered a bull run in Oando yesterday, and it's a positive one for the company as a whole. So.
Now, very quickly, also Flour Mills. I mean, we saw that stock in its results. We saw 8% year-on-year growth in revenue and an 11% decline in after-tax profits. Now, analysts are forecasting that we're going to see its trading price lowering. We're seeing the stock performing fairly well. Are you still rating it a buy? What's your take on that stock?
Yeah, we still have a buy recommendation on Flour Mills. We believe in the stock and we believe in the long-term they will do well. Looking at their result, their sales turnover was increased, but after-tax profit actually declined. And management said that this was as a result of a loss charge on Unicem, which was consolidated in their group account, and also an increase in the interest expense of the company also led to a decline in the after-profit tax. In the long run, we still have a buy recommendation on this stock, and we believe that they will do well at the end of the day.
Now, Idris, we see that we're going to see the MPC decision coming out today. What's your take on how this is going to affect the market? Of course, most analysts say they feel rates are going to remain unchanged. But what is your take, Idris?
I believe the MPC will keep rates flat, and on the back of that, it will still make the fixed income market still attractive. And that's not a very positive one for the equities market, because since investors will still be looking into the fixed market, but we don't expect it to have so much negative effect on the equities market. We just expect everything to remain balanced.